Welcome back, one and all, to Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX. On the last episode, we beat a giant fish and got a whistle. It's made of celestial magic. I also ate a divine fig from the gods and have now gained my Celestrian powers back. I no longer have to muddle through extremely thick accents anymore. My Celestrian ears are back, baby. I can now understand Porthletherian accents, and it's beautiful. I'm also wielding a bow. Look at this bow on my back. I have changed the equipment. Everyone has gone or undergone quite the transformation. Dynne, Nuts, Bolts, and Charles are now completely different people, and I shall go through what they are right now. Dynne has a very green bow because, well, right now, Dynne is an armamentalist. I believe that's what he is. I don't remember. No, he's a ranger. He's a ranger. Dynne's a ranger. That's why he has the bow. He doesn't have a shirt right now, but we're going to fix that. We're going to do some alchemization right now. So right now, Dynne has got the bow. He's very powerful. I did a lot of metal slime training. Oh, I fought so many liquid metal slimes and metal medleys and metal slimes that everyone is very deliberately just barely above level 40. This will allow me to do more quests. More quests. They're going to be so tedious. I can't wait to do them. But Dynne, he's a ranger. He's got a bow. He's still rocking the halo. And he's got archer arm guards, steppers, hiking boots, and utility belt. Dynne is very much, well, he's a lot quicker than he used to be. He's shed his giant axe for a more lightweight weaponry. But next up is Nuts. Nuts is a sage, and she has a boomerang. She's got a flame tang boomerang, and she can light people on fire in more ways than one. I also gave her a very nice hat, some cool robes, and, well, some shaman shoes. Nothing much has changed with her. She is, as I said, a sage. She is very, very powerful. Nuts is a bit of an insane beast, but we'll show that off eventually. Bolts, however, is an armamentalist, and Bolts has, well, a sword. I don't know where she got it from. I think this is the sword that we got from someplace in heaven, which is, well, corrupted at the time. It's a miracle sword. No, wait, miracle sword. Did I get this from Max Medlin? It doesn't matter. She has a feather in her cap. I was about to say she called it macaroni, but, well, French onion soup, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. It doesn't matter. She's got a bunch of pirate stuff. And a captain's coat. We got that from some location. And then, of course, Charles. I don't even know what's going on with Charles. I went to bed last night, or some arbitrary night, and I just woke up and he had a pumpkin on his head. He got the Megaton hammer. I think he traveled to another universe to get a Megaton hammer and some really nice armor, but the pumpkin, I just don't know. I don't know where he got it. It's lost on me. But yeah, that's the team. Charles is a paladin, I think. Armamentalist, sage, ranger, paladin. Is that what we all are? What are we? Charles, what are you? Everything is unknown to me. Yeah, paladin, ranger, sage, and armamentalist. It is rather good. But, as I said, Dynne doesn't have a shirt. He needs to get a shirt. We're going to do a lot of cracking because, well, we got to get cracking because we need to make a bunch of stuff. I acquired a lot of ingredients in the past as well, and I'm gonna make a bunch of stuff. So to start off with, we're going to make some arm things because I bought actually we're not gonna make some arm things because I don't have a monarchic mark and I need to make that. So I need to go into accessories and start off by making a single monarchic mark. So I need to make a lucky pendant and a raging ruby, and I do believe I have the stuff for that. Raging ruby just requires a strength ring and a bit of corundum, which I do have, so that's good. Yes, pop them all in. It's gonna be brilliant. Do. Blah, 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 blah. I got one of these from a quest before, but I used that for something completely different, so I needed to make another one. And then the lucky charm, or the lucky pendant, I should say, is over here. And this requires some reckless necklaces that I got from an enemy in some location, and some Saint's Ashes, which we have gotten from chests and quest reward recently. Anyway, lucky pendant. Yes, I will make it. These are 2 more things for the Alchemamamamacon to create, and this will allow us to create a monarchic mark. Look at this lucky pendant. It's lucky. Brilliant. Wow. Look at its shimmering splendor. A necklace that negates all sorts of spells that lower abilities. If I wasn't aiming for a bit higher in terms of the tier of equipment I would equip, this is a very good item. I highly recommend making one regardless. But I'm not going to worry about that right now because I need to make a monarchic mark. And I do want to make it with a lucky pendant, a raging ruby, and a ruby of protection that I just made. Or, well, the first two things that I just made. By combining all of these accessories, we are able to make a monarchic mark. Monarchic mark. Monarchy mark. Anyway, this thing is a kingly coat of arms that increases magical might and mending. 10 each with 5 defense. It's a pretty good item. It's a pretty good item. I'm going to immediately turn it into a pair of gloves, but, you know, it could be useful. We need to go to arms and make the Marquess's mittens. You could buy Mayoress's mittens in, I believe, the upgraded Stornway armor shop. So I have 2 of those. I only need 1 of them, so that's good. I will make one of these. Yes, please. Yes, please, Marquess's mittens. Probably how you pronounce it. They look exactly the same, but they are slightly better. They are slightly better. But I will turn these because these also need to be turned into monarch mittens, I think. Do I? Oh, did I not have Highness heels? Did I not take into account every bit of this? Can I not make these? I need another monarchic mark? I didn't... Do I need those? I don't know if I need those. I do need them. Oh, I didn't understand. Well, I wanted to get the Queen's robes so I could get the Empress robes, but I guess I don't have to worry about that right now. All right, well, we can worry about other things, I guess. Sure. Why not? Lovely. Okay. In that case, I need to make some other things. I want to make a Zenlon robe because I feel like that would be very helpful. I want to get that for Dynne. The dragon, or well, not the dragon robe. The Zenlon robe is made up of the dragon robe, the dragon dragon dress, and dragon top. You can't have 3 words in the same sentence that are the same or else I'll get confused. Robe, top, and dress, all of the dragon variety. And you might be wondering, Thionite, where on earth did you get a dragon robe? That is the mini-medal reward for collecting 80 mini-medals. Did you grind off of screen to get 80 mini-medals? It's like, no, I did not. I actually went to the DQVC. Like I said, I am rich, and I also have the ability to go onto the DQVC, so I just bought one. Again, I'll cover the DQVC eventually. For right now, though, I need to make a dragon caltrops, dragon caltrops, and a dragon dress. So, dragon top first, and that requires a tussler's top, some dragon scales, and some finessence. Finessence, you can make some from slipweed, fisticups, and something else. Fresh water, maybe? You can make it with stuff that you can find out in the overworld, so I gathered a bunch of that, so that's good. Dragon top, I will create you. The tussler's top is just some martial artist gear that you could have gotten over the course of some time. It requires some stuff that you could buy pretty easily. But yes, the dragon top. It looks very nice, and I will take it. Unfortunately, it itself is useful only for martial artists, so I will not be using it. But the dragon dress, however, is comprised of the strong zam, the dragon scale, and some more finessence. Luckily, we have all of this. I will make it. Craft it up. The strong zam is also in the same case as the tussler's top. You could just make it pretty easily with stuff you can buy. The dragon's dress, however, is also for female martial artists, I think. I don't quite remember. Yes, female martial artists. But now that I have all of those, I'm going to do something that I've never done and create the Zenlon robe. Again, I've never made the Zenlon robe, but its stats, defense, and magical might, it seems pretty powerful. Seems pretty powerful. I want to make it. I will pop in all the necessary equipment items. All 3 very powerful pieces of equipment to create. Well, that's not what I expected it to look like, if I'm being completely honest. But it's very powerful, and I will take it. So that's good. So that was one of the things that I wanted to do. Now I want to make the king's coat to make the emperor's attire, because at the previous point, arbitrarily in the past, I got the prince's peacoat, and we also have a king's axe. And since I upgraded my axe from king's axe to ice axe, I don't feel any which way about sacrificing it to the crackpot gods. King's coat. Pop it all in. Yes, please. I'll toil and trouble to make myself a fine king's coat. It's the same. It's basically just like a triple upgraded version of what Charles had while he was a mage. Well, now I need to instantly upgrade that again to the Emperor's attire, because that requires a slime crown, which over the course of my metal slime training, Nuts got, well, not Nuts, Bolt, no, Bolts and Nuts. It was a joint effort. They stole a king's coat. Not a king's coat, a slime crown. Royal attire. There are so many items, I get confused very easily. I'll toil and trouble to make it. Yes. 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 It's blue. It looks the same. It looks the same, but that's what we love. We need to make these things for completion's sake anyway, so it's good that we have it. Well, since I can't make some highness seals, I can't make the Empress's emblem. So we did the Zenlon robe, the Emperor's attire, and oh, there's one more thing that might be able to be made. If I go into the head category, I did something that was a bit, well, off the cuff and on a whim. North of the Snowberian coasts, north, there's an island north of Swimpledimps that's like surrounded by rocks. On the coast of that island, now that I have access to the Starflight Express and I can fly to places, there are Night Knights on that beach, and I stole from the Night Knights until I got a skull helm, and I can apparently make a sun crown with it. I saw it, I'm like, can I make that? And I was like, I could, so I went and did. Or well, I'm going to right now. The sun crown is pretty, well, it's only for defense, but it was a crown and I felt like it might be appropriate to get, so I'm gonna get it. Just requires more Saint's Ashes, which may or may not be useful in later things, but the sun crown looks pretty cool. I will give it that. It looks very cool. Plus, I think I can turn this into an item, the Apollo's crown, later if I ever got an Agate of Evolution and some Sunstone, which is not a priority at the moment. No. I'm pretty sure that's everything, though. That is all of the things that I wanted to get. Well, minus the Empress robes. It's a bit of a disappointment in that front, but that's neither here nor there. Let's put on the clothes, because I don't know if Charles would benefit from that Emperor attire. I don't know if he can actually wear it at the moment. No, he can't. So he's stuck with the... Well, the pumpkin is his own choice. I don't think I'd be willing to try and take that off of him. But, Dynne, I need you to put on the Zenlon robe, because that is pretty good. A garment possessed by a dragon deity that muffles magical attacks. It'll match the color of the bow, and I feel like that's more than good enough. It seems a bit, I mean, it's good armor, but it seems a bit, you know, it covers everything, doesn't it? I mean, what is the dark robe look? I kind of like that better. In pure style. I could turn that into macabre mantle. Can anyone else benefit from this? Would anyone else benefit from this? I made it for Dynne. He can wear it for a bit. While he's an armamentalist, he can have it. Everyone else is good, though. Anyway, enough rambling. We've been alchemizing for far too long. We have business to do. We have business to conduct. There are quests. I need to go back to Angel Falls, because I have some fresh water. If you recall, in the last episode, we also found out that the mayor of Porthlafn was unconscious, with his eyes wide open, experiencing eternal waking nightmares. We're going to put an end to that. I'm 99% certain that in the past we asked this guy in Angel Falls to make fresh water into like some kind of perfect curative. I don't know if that's the case for this quest, but it's the thing that I'm willing to do. You're back, aren't you? Not still after some of this falls water, are you? Yes, I am. You know what to do. Bring me some fresh water. Angel's tears. Yeah, that's the curative. I still have fresh water in abundance. I went to the Slurry Quay waterfall. It's a cure-all to all cures and ills. It'll fix you up even if you don't need any fixing up. Let's go back to Porthlafn because we have business to conduct. We need to save the mayor. And we will save the mayor. We'll also call in on Jonah, our favorite resident JoJo, to see what she's doing. Because we did, save... I suppose we did save her, but we also fought a water god. How are you doing, Jonah? Oh, hello. So you ate it, didn't you? That golden fruit, I mean. I can tell by the look on your face. You looked ever so sad before, but now you've got a tidy smile on you, like. I can join you on that smile in front, too, as it happens. Now I've got this charm, I know I'm always being looked out for. Leviathan's always keeping an eye out for me, see? So I can get my head down and work hard without worrying. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're able to live your best life, knowing that the spirit of your father has never and will never abandon you. Very, very good. Very, very good. That's what I do. I bring joy and happiness to my flock. And now that I'm a Celestrian again, I have my flock. I have this water. Would you like it? Say again, you brought some kind of water from Angel Falls. Angel's Tears, it's called, is it? It is indeed. Doesn't look like anything special to me, if I'm honest. But I'm game for giving it a try, like. Here you are then, Mr. Mayor. There should be a period after that Mr., unless that's his first name. Myrrh. His Myrrh Mayor. You have a drink of this now. That's it, get it down. Massage his throat. Reverse Heimlich him. Don't actually lick him, though. I feel like I need to make that distinction when I'm in Porthlaufen. That's fantastic. Is that some color coming back into your face, or am I just imagining it? Oh, thank you, my friend. That's done him a power of good, I'm sure. I'm a bit embarrassed, is all. This is all I can give you, but take it with my thanks. A magic seed, thank you. I'll turn this into a mighty beanstalk, and then I'll find a golden goose, and then it'll lay golden eggs that I can melt down into gold bars and then use them into alchemy. I'm quite confident that the mayor will be back on his feet before long now. I won't give up on the old stick. Well, that's good. Are you awake? Where's... Nope, he's still unconscious. I know he's got his faults, but he's all right by me. He took me on, after all. And there's young Bryson to be looking after, too. So I don't see myself leaving this house anytime soon, to be honest. Well, good on you. If you're a fan of the family, I won't question your decisions. But that's one quest very easily done, and that's fantastic. We need to go next to Gleba. We are not anywhere close to being done with the quests. There is still so many DLC quests, because that's what they are. You get them by going online. Gleba has a lot of stuff for us. Lots of stuff. There's one thing that I want to get in Gleba for the future while I'm here, and we need to go to the dance hall, I believe. I would like to speak to someone. Someone here is probably... Yes, you. You are rendered in 3 dimensions. You are just like me. That means you are very important. Oh, what it is to be a luminary. To win the hearts of mortals and monsters alike with one's talents and tenacious appeal. Oh, and to use such appealing abilities to bring a glow of glamour to the heat of battle. These are the performances we live for. Your face. It has real star potential. That's because I am technically part star. As a Celestrian, I'm a rather luminous being. Would I be right in thinking that you would one day like to become a luminary? Yes, I would. All right then, let's see if you've got what it takes. If anyone can make you a star, it is moi, the ample Applaudia. But the path to stardom is paved with blood, sweat, and tears. Are you ready to start singing for your supper? Well, as a luminous being, I do have a rather melodious voice, but I'm not exactly sure if the mortals would appreciate that. Can I make Nuts do it? She's done a few operatic performances in her tenure as a priest. You can do it however you think you need to do it. But first, I'll need you to prove that you can cause a sensation on the stage of battle by beating a Moy minstrel with Hot Lick. You received a quest request. Will you put yourself to the test? Quest number 118. A star is born. Applaudia in Gleba says that the path to becoming a great luminary is paved with blood, sweat, and tears. She wants you to defeat a Moy minstrel with a Hot Lick ability to prove your worth. I will absolutely accept this utterly ridiculous request. So you're ready to make your debut. Your commitment to the role makes me proud. But it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, friend. You must give it your all or nothing at all. You've acquiesced to the absolutely ridiculous quest, A Star is Born. You might be wondering, what the heck is a Moy minstrel? And where the heck have we can find one? We haven't run into any of those things at all. That is because the Moy minstrels can be found in medium to high-level grottos, upon which we have never been to. The reason why I wanted to pick this up right now is because we will be doing some grotto stuff in short-ish order, and if we run into one, I would very much like to have that already prepared. So, that's why. However, that's not the main reason we came to Gleba. The main reason we came to Gleba is because I do believe this... Nope, is it not you? It's not him. I thought it was him. Is there... Okay. It's in one of these southwestern houses. Is it any of you good folks? Do you have anything in your barrels that I can have? Ooh, a snake skin. It's not any of these people. Okay, it's not them folks. Is my first instinct correct? I thought it was outside. It might be inside. I'm looking for soldiers. You are probably the... Oh, God, there's multiple people. All right, one at a time. What do you need? When I left my hometown of Wormwood Creek, my dear old ma told me something. Walter, she said, there's all kinds of stuff to eat and drink in that there big city. You be sure to gobble up all you can. And she wasn't wrong. This Gleba place is crammed with all sorts of crack and tucker, and some pretty nice drinks, too. The only thing I ain't seen is a single drop of that sainted soma she used to go on about. Oh, do you want me to get you some sainted soma? It's this drink that's supposedly to make you live longer. Donkey's years longer. What kind of metric is that? Do donkeys live for a very long time, or do they not? And by going back a donkey's age, you're getting like 50 years? I don't... Celestrian ears are good for translating thick accents, not necessarily understanding local idioms and sayings. And me dear old ma, she's always been good to me, so I wanted to send her some to say thanks. But it must be an old wives' tale. But you seem like the type who can get a hold of some stuff, even if it's not supposed to exist. What about me gave you that impression? Was it the mythical dragon god robes or the floating halo above my head? Alright, maybe you have a bit more of a ground to stand on than I thought. Yeah, I'll get it for your ma. I don't mind when you get it done, but you reckon you could find some sainted soma sometime and take it to me ma? Wormwood Creek, you said? I suppose. Quest number 51, a martyr to his ma. A soldier called Walter from Gleba wants you to get some of that sainted soma drink and deliver it to his dear old mother out in Wormwood Creek. Don't you worry, Walter. I'll get you your drink. You'll do it, you little beaut. I know it ain't just some old wives' tale. That sainted soma is out there somewhere, you mark me words. I'm pretty sure I know the recipe for sainted soma. Let me see. Stella, 50 quests completed. Well, technically, 68. Oh, I should have put this off for one more quest. It would have been great. Does that make you a helping hand or a nosy Parker? A helping hand, I suppose. Oh, thank you for being generous. The accolade Helping Hand is awarded to Dynne for his dedicated completion of 50 quests. How absolutely lovely. Alcanomicon. Do I have the recipe for Sainted Soma? I didn't actually think about that. Sainted Soma. Yes, I do. What do I need to make it? Lucida Shard and Astral Plumes. I have the Sage's Elixir. Astral Plumes. I can make a Lucida Shard, and I need 2 of them. I'm out in Gleba. I can go and get some Even Cloth. So I could technically make the Lucida Shards for the Sainted Soma. I need to make 2 Astral Plumes. How do I make them? Flurry Feathers and Fresh Water. I could go and get fresh water. Hopefully there's 3 out by the waterfall. There might be. And Flurry Feathers? Is that something I can make, or do I have to grind for that from enemies? It's something I need to get from enemies now, isn't it? Alright, and Celestial Skies, I need more fresh water. Alright, so I'll do this quest in the next episode. It'll give me a little bit of time to get the Astral Plumes. That wasn't even the quest that I wanted to do. No, it was. Yes, it was. It was. I didn't think. I'll focus on that then. Rookie. Another ridiculous request has reached us at the barracks, and again I am charged with carrying it out. I believe someone must be playing a trick on me. I ask you, would you perform this preposterous task in my place? What is it? False gold golem? No, I don't want to do this again. No. I don't need to do this again. I've already completed this. It's repeatable. I forgot. Okay, so that's the thing that I need to do. I suppose I can go get Flurry Feathers. Where can I go to get Flurry Feathers? Let's go to Slurry Quay really quick, and then I can get the fresh water, and then I can check where I can get those feathers. I forgot to get the Even Cloth, but I did figure out where the Astral Feathers are, and I've also forgotten that I have a very particular ability. Where is it? My everyday items. Sterling's Whistle. I can just fly to places. It's very easy to get to item locations if you can just fly wherever you want. I'm pretty sure I need to go to The Plains of Gerzoon, and then just past this little area, if I land right here, I do believe I will land physically in the wrong area. This is not where I need to go. No, leave me alone, rock bombs. I need to get down this cliff. Let's get the train. Sterling, I need you to put me in the location that I tell you, not where you think I need to go. I realize that the grave of the long dead ruler of this place is usually pretty good, but I need you to put me down below it. You're gonna put me in the same place. Fine, I'll travel a long way around. At least everyone will be able to know where it is, so it's not that much of a larger jump of time. Anyway, we need to go down here and then just down this way. We need to follow the river. Ignore the swinoceroses and ignore the cart tracks. Why there are cart tracks, I do not know. I cannot say. Probably the Gerzoians paying their respects to their fallen leaders. But either way, this is the place where we need to go. The astral plumes are not here. The astral plume should be on the ground by this tree. This cherry berry bearing tree. And they are not here. I am disappointed. I did not come and pick these up. I do not know why they are not there. Fine. If they're not there, there is one other location, and it's just north of Bloomingdale. So let's go to Bloomingdale. We don't actually need to take the train for that. I really, really, really hope, I really, really, really hope that they're there. Because if they're not there, then I am out of ideas, and I'll have to try and track down some weakened beacons to fight. And I don't know where I can find weakened beacons. Go away, slime. Please be over here. They're not even here either. Why are the feathers not there? The feathers should be here, and they are not. Fine. Fine. I'll go fight some weakened beacons, but let's actually go to Slurry Quay this time. Get some water at the very least. Here I thought I'd be able to do something very easy and just get the feathers from the ground, but no, they're not there. I don't know why they're not there, but they're not. Only one tub of water? Seriously, only one jug? I need like 3 more of them. That makes everything so much more difficult. Fine. Stella, how many did I need? You've had your grubby mittens on half of the items in the world. You're no miser, you're an itemizer. Woot woot. Thank you. Thank you, Stella. I'm an itemizer. Awarded to Dynne for familiarizing himself with a full 50% of all known items. We're halfway there. Heck yeah. Well, technically, we're 61% of the way there. Stella, you didn't give me this a lot earlier. Alconomicon. Items. Astral plumes. I need 3 flurry feathers per. So I need a lot. I need 5 more flurry feathers. I need 5 flurry feathers and 2 more freshwaters. Yeah, that's gonna be saved until the next episode, isn't it? Because I need to get more freshwater too. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that then. No, I am not. All right, well, that's that then. Okay, I thought I'd be able to do it if the feathers were around. I would have put more effort into getting the water, but apparently not. So I'm not gonna worry about it. Dynne, I need the whistle. I need to go back to that cave that was on the cliff with all of the slimes. That will allow me to do another quick and easy quest, I think. I really hope. I really, really hope. But yes, it's very easy to come up and find new locations now that I have this train. I really love the train. It's such a good addition to our traveling abilities. It's very, very useful. Anyway, I need to come up to this area. I do believe I already have all of the items because I think the quest calls for common items. I need to talk to the boy. This is a special place, and if you pray hard enough, your wishes come true. I came here to pray for my mommy, to get better because she's all sick, but I didn't know you had to have a wake robin to make your prayers work. It's not fair. Nobody told me. All I wanted to do is get mommy better. Oh, please, you've got to bring me a wake robin, otherwise my mommy will never get better. I can do this. I already have several wake wobbins? Words like this. They escape me. I may have Celestrian ears, but I do not have a Celestrian tongue. Mummy's little hero, a boy at the pool of spirits near Angel Falls, wants you to bring him a wake robin. I will absolutely do this. I have several. Oh, thank you so much. You're brilliant. My name's Timmy. I'll be praying here. Can you bring me a wake robin when you find one? I have 20, I think. I checked my inventory relatively recently, and I feel like I had 20 of them. Please make my mommy better. I'll do anything. I'll stop being mean to girls. I'll eat up all my vegetables. I'll do anything. Just make her better, please. I do have one. Yes, take as many as you want. You found one. You got me one. You actually got me a wake robin. Now I just have to float it in the water like this, and I've done it. Mommy, now you'll definitely get better. Oh, thank you very, very, very much. Now my mommy will get much better thanks to you. Here, you can have my best thing in the whole world to say thank you. A rock bomb shard. You don't have to pay me for this. No, it's just a flower that I conveniently had. I don't need a reward. Do you think mommy will be all better when I go home? I can't wait to see her all happy and well again. I have no doubt she'll get better. The wake robins and the wishes of young men like yourself have very special healing properties. As a Celestrian, I am very well familiar. You're not the boy's mother, are you? Because if you are, this is going to be very, very sad. You can see me, I sense. I am Enid, a spirit of these parts. The mortals believe this place to be sacred. They say that the prayers offered here do not go unanswered, but it is merely a legend. And yet this child prays his hardest to save his dear mother. His wish must be granted. It is perhaps a lot to ask, but I must beg you for your aid. Do you know of the precious stone gratite? It is a mysterious jewel that converts thanks into potent power. Take the gratite and carry out the wishes of those in need, of who you meet on your travels. The completion of 5 requests should be enough to fill it with sufficient power for our needs. With that power, we can save the boy's mother. Please, we cannot allow his prayers to go unanswered. I wish I had known that this was a quest before. Okay, I wish I had started with this because we're doing... Okay, this is still fine. We're still going to be doing a lot of quests, and this is perfectly fine. Quest number 142. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. I will name this quest, henceforth and forever, The Thanks of the Gratite. Enid, a spirit you met at the Pool of Spirits near Angel Falls, wants you to fill a piece of gratite with the power of heartfelt thanks by succeeding in 5 or more other quests. I will accept your quest request to succeed in more finessed quests. Oh, thank you ever so much. It means a great deal to me. Here, take the gratite. Fill it with heartfelt thanks. I'll take it. I'm doing a bunch of quests anyway, so this is good. You have already helped so many on your travels, but even those you have helped before can often be helped time and time again. And when you help them, the gratite will swell with their thanks. Go forth and gather their gratitude. As she just mentioned, prayer mongering. Okay, I like my name a bit better, but as she implied, even if you've done literally every other quest in the game, the repeatable quests will still count towards the 5 quests that you need. So you can still manage to do that. So that's wonderful. That's good. But we are not done yet. We still need to do some more quests. We need to go to an island. Oh, hello, Mr. King Slime. I fought a bunch of you before. Whistle! I'm not actually using the whistle. I'm just screaming whistle at the top of my lungs, and that's calling the Starflight. It's pretty miraculous. We need to go to the east of Stornway to this island with these 2 houses. These 2 houses each contain a living human being, and they both have quests that we will do. Eastern Stornway. Oh, that's a giant. Oh, and that's a Mandrake Marshal. Lovely. Yeah, these islands are filled with very tough enemies. You have a bookshelf. There's a book on the shelf called Memento of Love by Nicklace. It's a huge book and looks like a very long read. Have a closer look. Oh my gosh, the perfect way to pad an episode. Yes. Dynne takes the book from the shelf and starts to read. 12th of March, sunny. I bought my beloved Annabella a dazzling necklace for her birthday. It cost a small fortune, but it was worth it to see her smiling face, and I do want to be with her until death do us part after all. March 14th, raining. The unthinkable has happened. My beloved Annabella is dead. I have the necklace I gave her as a keepsake, but how will I go on without her? March 21st, rain. Woody turned up in the middle of the night. The scoundrel was always all over Annabella. He stood there getting soaked in the rain and demanding his keepsake back, and then he went and snatched my necklace. That necklace symbolizes all my happy memories with my dear Annabella. How dare he take it from me? The writing after that is too smudged to read. Probably all of the rain. Sounds like there's a bit of bad blood between these two people. Nicklace and, Fred. You must be Nicklace. Forgive me, Annabella. I shouldn't have let you slip through my fingers. A visitor! Your timing is perfect. You have to hear me out. The name is Nicklace. I used to have a sweetheart called Annabella. I bought her a lovely sparkling necklace for her birthday, and she was over the moon. I was sure we could be happy together until our dying days, but hers came only 2 days later. The only memento I had to remember her by was the necklace I gave her. It held every day. I held it every day and cried and cried and cried. Ugh, that's why it's just unforgivable. That scoundrel Woody Nicket came and stole it. Woody, he was named, not Fred. I could really use your help here. You'll go get that necklace back for me, won't you? This sounds like the perfect thing that I could help solve. Quest number 56. 56? This is a sick quest. 56. Nicholas's necklace. Nicholas, who has lived on a small island east of Stornway, wants you to retrieve... Wow. I am reacclimating to all of the language and divine celestial power that I have gotten by eating that fig. Give it an episode or two and I'll be back to normal. He wants you to retrieve a memento of his lost love, Annabella, which he says was stolen by a man named Woody Nicket. I would love to, and he probably would nick it, because it's a pun. Woody Nicket? Would he nick it? Which is another, it's like an onomatopoeia for the question of, would he steal this? Woody Nick, it's a pun. It's lost on anyone who's not a Celestrian. This is why I'm the only one laughing. You'll do it? I knew it. I could tell you were the right sort the minute I laid eyes on you. I thought I must be cursed or something when I ended up stuck here after chasing that no-good Woody. But now you've come along. I guess every cloud has a silver lining, right? Absolutely. I would be glad to help. Do you have any idea about where he is? Where can you find Woody? Well, let's just say he's not exactly a million miles away. And from what I hear, he talks all kinds of nonsense in his sleep. I'd rather stuff my ears with mud than listen to that rotter mumbling all night. Let me guess, he's living in the house right up above on the cliffside. I would be glad to interrogate him. Oh god, there's a Barbados guarding the staircase. Can I squeeze past you there, sir? Thank you. I'm just gonna squeeze past all these terrifying enemies, because I don't want to have to fight them right now. Let me guess, you're Woody Nicket? Can I... Oh, you have 2 bookshelves. If you're a thief, I don't mind robbing you blind. For your 12 gold, and whatever's in this box. A divine dress. Well, that's useful for alchemy later down the line. No books of interest. There's a tatty-looking diary on the shelf. It's a huge book, and it looks very long. Have a closer look. Yes, please. Dynne takes the book from the shelf and starts to read. 12th of March, sunny. Today is my beloved Annabella's birthday. I splurged a bit and bought her the necklace she wanted. I can't wait to see her face. That Nicholas's character is a bit of a worry, though. He follows her around like a lovesick puppy. March 14th. Annabella is dead. I am in shock. I'm still half expecting her to appear at my door and ask me to go on a walk like always. March 21st. Annabella won't be coming over to see me anymore. I have to come to terms with that. I went to her house and asked for the necklace I gave her. I wanted some kind of keepsake. But that Nicklace character had beaten me to it and taken it for himself. I don't think I've ever been so angry. I won't let him get away with this. I'll get my keepsake back, if it's the last thing I do. The writing after that is too messy to read. Blinded by fury. Who is in the right? Who is in the wrong? We will see by talking to both. Hey, who are you? You must be pretty nosy coming all the way out here. I'm Woody Nicket, and this is my house. Hear that? My house. Clear off. I suppose we need to come back in the middle of the night. So how do we waste time? We waste time by going to the Starflight. I'm pretty sure there's a cabin on the Starflight that we could technically do. Or, well, waste time in. We could also just fly around the world. As long as we're in line with this, we can just go wherever we please. Actually, nope. I was about to say, I could show you where I found that skull helm, but we'll be going to that island eventually for one particular reason. But since the sun is already setting, I just need to fly around this island. I will do train donuts in the sky until night falls. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a sky train. Or a cold train. Or a steam engine. Oh god, it's unruly, it's getting out of control. I need to get back to the island. It's the middle of the night, so you could just fly around on the Starflight. Because if you're doing this quest, you have the Starflight, so you could just fly around in the Starflight. Anyway, this guy's asleep. Is he gonna sleep talk? Tell me. Give me your knowledge. This is my house. This is my house. Forgive me, Annabella. I should have taken better care of it. To think of it. Taken by a grubby abyss diver. The shame. I have to go there. To the furthest corners of the ocean and get it back. Furthest corners of the ocean, you say? Ho, ho, ho! I can absolutely get that. I know how to go and do that. We need to go... Actually, Wormwood Creek is going to be a good location. But abyss divers, we have a little bit of experience fighting abyss divers, I do think. We fought them in the past. So, we just need to find our way to the four corners of the world, and I can't believe... Some coral. Well, I was kind of hoping for water. But, we need to get back on our boat, and then go to the four corners. Actually, Bloomingdale probably would have been better for this. But I didn't think about that. Oh, hammer, or claw hammer and spinchilla. I don't need to fight these... You're gonna block... Do you have any idea? Well, I suppose... You know what I can do? You know what I can do? I can show off some of our immense power. Wow, you wanna... Fine, I'll actually show you my power. Try me. Oh no. 10 damage. Dynne. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not gonna show you my power right now. I need to get out of here. I did a lot of training. I gained like 40 plus levels on everyone. That means I have skill points to attribute. I have a lot. Dynne has 144, Nuts has 140, Bolts has 125, and Charles also has 125. We have a lot of skill points to allocate. We have a lot. Dynne is currently using bows, so some of the skills that we can get with that are Conjury Conductor, Attack Plus, Flutter Disaster, Critical Hit Rate, Needle Shot, Rain of Pain. I want to get some of these skills. I don't know if I want to get 100 of the skills. I probably do. Yeah, I probably do. Ruggedness, deftness, agility, resilience. Getting that deftness would be very good. Especially for some upcoming stuff. Ooh. That would be good now, wouldn't it? Because then I'd be able to put 44 points. I'd be able to get up to attack 20. I could do 72 points in each. To spread it out a little bit. I don't... No, actually, for various reasons, I do want the bow skills to be up to 100. Because if I get the bow skills up to 100, then I'll be able to do some more side quests eventually. And I have all these skill points for a reason, so I'm going to get everyone's weapons up to 100. And then everything else... Fisticuffs. Well, maybe not. I do want that deftness. We do have 44 points. I'll get it up to 42 because resilience, agility, and some deftness is not bad. 42. All right, so that's a lot of skill points to just allocate. Dynne has learned Conjury Conductor. Dynne's attack when equipped with a bow increases by 10. Dynne learns Flutter Disaster. Dynne becomes more likely to inflict critical hits when equipped with a bow. Dynne learns Needle Shot. Dynne's attack when equipped with a bow increases a further 20 points. Rain of Pain has been learned, and the attack has increased by a further 30. And I've learned Hallowed Arrow and has become able to equip a bow regardless of vocation. And I've learned Soothsayer. Deftness increases by 10. I've learned how to grant my enemies mercy, and my agility increases by 20, as well as learning the skill Vanish, and my resilience increases by 20. I've got a lot of accolades for this. String Twanger, grade 1 proficiency. Target Shooter, grade 2 proficiency. Marksman, grades 3 proficiency. Sharpshooter, grade 4. Deadeye, grade 5. Sniper, grade 6. Bo Diddley, grade number 7 certificate. Arrow Artist, grade number 8. Archer, grade number 9. And the final grade, the Sagittarian. Full archery proficiency. I am bow and arrow certified. Backpacker, grade 1 ruggedness. So many accolades. Happy Camper, grade 2. Outdoorsman, grade 3. Forest Dweller, grade 4. I might as well be a Kokiri. Wild Child, grade 5. And Survivalist, that's a Fallout perk, grade 6. Brilliant, now we need to move on to Nuts. Nuts, your skills. I am going to put them into... Nuts is a sage with boomerangs, so we're going to put them into boomerangs. Yes, indeed. We're going to get a lot of skills with this. It'll be very good. That level 88 skill, Metal Licker, would have been very good for the metal slimes that I fought. But that's neither here nor there. I don't need to worry about that. Boomerang skill, very good. Enlightenment. Do we want some of the stuff like Enlightenment? Mending might. MP consumption minus 25%. Oh, I want that. I definitely want that. You learned Disruptive Wave at 42? That's crazy. Alright, well, I'm going to get you up to 32, because that'll get your natural mending up to plus 40. So that's good. We'll save the rest of the points for later. And the allocations, yes please. Crosscutter Throw, Power Throw, increased attack, Ooze Bruiser, increased attack by 20, Starburst Throw, can't wait to show that off, Firebird Throw, very fitting with my Flamerang, increased attack, Metal Licker, and Omnivocational Boomerang Master, Magical Mending by 20, Jack's Knack, Magical Might by 20, Right as Rain, Magical Mending by 40. Brilliant. Bolts 125, and we can do... Oh, the sword skill. Right, Bolts has currently got a sword, so sure, we can just do classic sword skill, bring that up to 100. This will basically allow us to just do some more not vocational quests, equipment-based class. Swimpy Dimps has proficiency quests. We're going to be doing them with them. We'll also give, well, we could give 22 points to the Force skill so that we can learn some stuff. Bolts is going to become very powerful with the Force. Attack with a sword increases by 20, or by 10. Metal Slash, critical hits, Miracle Slash, sword damage, Falcon Slash, sword damage, Giga Slash, Omnivocational, Fire Force, Strength increases by 10, Frost Force, Resilience by 20. One more to do. Charles. Good old Charles. What did Charles... Charles has the hammer, right, of course. Can't forget the hammer. The hammer will fall. It'll be good. This will make it so that our actual attacks are far more powerful because I had no skills. Luckily, metal slimes go down pretty easily. I have 25 points. I'll pump 22 points into it. Why not? Yes. Heartbreaker, attack increases. Penny Pincher, more likely to inflict critical hits. Bagsy Last, attack increased. Monster Masher, more damage. Cracker Whack, Omnivocational, Pincushion, Resilience by 10, H-Pethy, and Magical Mending by 30. Brilliant. Now that we have all of the skills allocated, we will be able to show those off when we inevitably fight those Abyss Divers. We have been on this boat against this shore for a solid 24 hours allocating skill points. But that's fine. We need to go all around south of the archipelago until we find some of these creatures. A Terror Hawk? No, I don't want to... These creatures are blocking my way, and they are going to end up dying. Fine. I will, if you want to fight, you stupid bird, I'll destroy you. I'll show off my power. Dynne, you're gonna do, I'm gonna do Hallowed Arrow. Nuts, you're gonna do Starburst Throw. Bolts, you're gonna do Giga Slash. And Charles, I'm gonna have you do, Monster Masher. You couldn't even handle a single arrow shot. How absolutely pathetic. We are out of here. I need to find Abyss Divers because we have quests to do. Quests that can only be completed by fighting Abyss Divers. Hopefully they're a bit more challenging to fight than the stupid Terrorhawks that just really wanted to die. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm a Terrorhawk. That's a boat. It's probably filled with people that could kill me. Please be an Abyss Diver. Oh, there's an Abyss Diver, and they don't notice my presence. Oh, this is going to be brilliant. All right, Dynne, I'm going to need you to do Rain of Pain. Nuts, you're going to do Starburst Throw. Bolts, you're going to do Giga Slash on some of the clouds. And Charles, you're going to do Cracker Whack because all of these things hit all of the enemies. Rain of Pain. Do. Brilliant. Brilliant. Giga Slash. By the power of the lightning striking my sword, I'll slaughter them all. Wow, 300 damage, that's insane. Starburst Throw. Dragon Dive. Brilliant. Yeah, we are, oh my god, Charles. 164. Yeah, if it's not abundantly clear, we now have an insane amount of crowd control. Everyone has a multi-hit move. Rain of Pain, Starburst Throw, absolutely crazy. Like, Firebird Throw turns a boomerang into a firebird that burns all enemies. It's crazy. Well, boomerangs in general hit all enemies, which is pretty cool. Crosscutter Throw traces an X in the air as it plows through the enemy. Power Throw, a full force throw that inflicts damage on all enemies. It's just very good all around. Let's just have you do Miracle Slash, and Charles, let's have you do Bagsy last. Allows the user to attack last of all. It's useful in some circumstances, and we'll have to find them because I don't know what they are at the moment. A special skill that sometimes steals gold from an enemy. Penny Pincher. Let's try it out. If, of course, Dynne doesn't kill it in an instant. Nope, not done yet. Oh, he's completely enthralled. Of course you are. 22. All right, so the boomerangs aren't necessarily the most powerful thing, but they can be useful. Give me the necklace. Oh, this is gonna be another Magmalis thing where I have to fight a bunch of Abyss Divers until the heat death of the universe. You sail me right round, baby, right round, like a ship with its wheel and rudder locked in a single position. How tight can we make this donut? Hopefully tight enough that we find a bunch of whirly-girlies. Wow. I'm gonna be here until I get the stupid necklace, so un momento as I take care of all of these enemies. The Abyss Diver drops something. Dynne acquires the Memento Necklace. Yes, please, and thank you. Very good. Very good that we got that. It took a hot minute. I think this is like the third day, canonically, on the waves that we've spent. But we no longer need to do that. I'm pretty sure you can use Sterling's Whistle from the boat directly. Can we? But blow as he might, the sound doesn't seem to be able to reach the Starflight. Okay, maybe I was remembering that wrong. If that's the case, I'm pretty sure we could just zoom to Stornway. Necklace acquired. I've abandoned my boat in literally the fourth corner of the world. I have no doubt that it will make its way back to me when I need it to. Now I can summon my Starflight. Oh, beloved Starflight, carry me away from Stornway back to this island to the east of Stornway. Wait, I need to... I'm surprised that counted. Oh, we don't need to go to the top. I need to go to the bottom, actually. I need to deliver the necklace upon to whom it is owed. I don't know who I believe in terms of who Annabella's best friend was, but I mean, I have no idea. Flip a coin. Did you find it? My treasured memento of the beautiful Annabella. Yes, I did. I found this. You found it. This is Annabella's necklace. I can't believe I'm finally holding it in my hands again. I can't thank you enough. And I know Annabella feels the same. She's thrilled to be back with her beloved again. Here's a little token of our gratitude. A seed of defense. Success! The Nicklace's necklace quest has been transgressed with finesse. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Technically, this quest is repeatable. I don't understand the lore reason why it's repeatable, but it is repeatable after a certain point, I think. Yes, you have to do the next quest for it to repeat. But if you do the next quest and you do this quest that we just did again, instead of Seeds of Defenses, you'll get Strength Rings. So just be aware of that. I need to talk to this dude now. Who are you? You must be pretty nosy coming all the way out here. I'm Woody Nickett, and this is my house, my castle, my home. Hear that? My home. So why don't you clear off? What? Think that's funny, do you? Oh, I get it. You're a maid of Nicklace's, right? Ha! I knew it. I had a letter from him the other day. Totally full of himself he was. Annabella's necklace is mine, you scoundrel. And the like. He's got some nerve. He couldn't have got it more wrong. He even said he was Annabella's boyfriend. Ha! I was her boyfriend, not him. You believe me, don't you? You have to help me. I can't stand to let him keep that necklace. Can you get it back for me? It's not stealing or anything. That necklace was mine first and foremost. He's the one who did the stealing. You'll help me out, won't you? It's all I have left of her. I just want it back. Then I'll be happy. You've received a quest request. Number 57. Not Nicklace's necklace? Dun dun dun! Woody Nickett, who lives on a small island east of Stornoway, wants you to retrieve the memento of his lost love, Annabella, that he says was stolen by a man named Nicklace. I would love to accept your quest. I'm sure that you're absolutely the one who earns it. Brilliant. Then you'd better head for his hideout. Quick, smart. You know the place, right? Well, even if you don't, I can't help you. I don't know where he lives, and I don't want it to, either. Would you believe me if I told you he lived a 30-second jaunt down the cliff? You are the only two people living on the entirety of this desolate island. You and the Cyclopses. You live on an island full of Cyclopses. How terrifying that must be. When every waking moment you can just look outside and vaguely hear them. Of stimp-stomping stupid giants knocking around your bottles and your books. It'd be terrifying. You just wake up one morning and there's giant Cyclops eyeball just staring at you through the window. Do you need where this other guy is claiming that you're a thief? How you doing? It's you. Annabella's necklace and I are doing just fine thanks to you. Where do you keep it? Will I show it to you? I don't think so. Not a chance. That won't be possible. You couldn't be on your way, could you? I'm feeling a bit under the weather all of a sudden. Let me guess. I have to come back in the middle of the night to see what you sleep talk about. Oh my gosh. Fine. I can do that. I'll leave you and all of your nonsense to the monsters. You can get, I don't know, dogpiled by Barbadoses. I'm actually going to go to Stornoway and take a nap because I need to get healed. Unless, of course, it turns to night in the moment I land. Because if I land and it's night, well, that's not good. Aaron, I need to take a nap. I would love it if you could give me some French onion soup. Hello, Mr. Crackpot. Thank you for your help and your service. Welcome back, Dynne. What can I do for you today? I'd like to stay at the inn. And considering it's high noon, I'm just gonna sleep until evening. Wake me up at like 9 o'clock, or sunset. Wake me up an hour before sunset so that I can take the train over to the island. Thank you for the French onion soup, Aaron. It means the world. You're always such a good chef. Items, everyday items. Sterling whistle. Let's go. Whistle. It always works. Unless I'm in the four corners of the world, in which case, well, it won't work. But it works 99% of the time in the places that it does work. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, tell me where you keep your necklace of your dead lover. Annabella's necklace. I was just in a silly little world of my own. To think of it in the mouth of that dirty pink sanguini. Oh, I can't bear it. If anyone knew about this, I don't deserve to be your sweetheart, Annabella. Pink sanguinis, you say? How easy upon which to find and kill them. I just need to go to Bloomingdale. Yeah, that's right. I genuinely have lost the plot with this entire thing. I don't know who's in the right, nor do I particularly care who's in the right. Someone lost it to Pink Sanguinis. Someone lost it to Abyss Divers. Apparently, this other dude wants me to find it and, like, steal it from him. The other ones want me to do other things. I don't know who's in the right. I don't particularly care who's in the right. I just want all of these Sanguinis to die, and I am unleashing the full measure of my wrath upon them. How did you survive? Well, however you survived my rain of arrows, you're not going to survive this giant Giga Slash. Yeah, I kind of destroyed you. Please give me the thing very quickly and easily. No? Nothing? Fine. I'm going to look and see if those astral plumes have popped into existence. Because if they have, that'd be very neat. And if they haven't, well, that would still be, well, it would be concerning. Oh, the Trigartars. Oh, there's one of them. Well, I just have to wait around until I can get, come back here. I have to wait around until I can get a few more. Let's see if these pink sanguinis have everything that I need. Attack. Rain of pain. Rain of, oh wow, how did they both survive? You missed. Are you really trying to attack me? Boomerang. Go, Boomerang. Thank you, Boomerang. You've saved us so much time. You haven't dropped the things. Fine, I suppose I will see you when I find the thing. The Pink Sanguini dropped something. It was the very next fight that they dropped something. The Memento Necklace. I don't know if this is the real one. I don't know if it's the fake one. I don't know if there is a fake one. But we have acquired it, and that means we are good to go. Bring it back to the people that we need to bring it back to. Is Woody Nicket gonna be awake? We're in Bloomingdale. By the time we get over there, will it be daytime? Who knows? I might have to do sky donuts in the sky. I think the sun is rising. No, it's not. I don't want to have to wait until morning. Woody Nicket, wake up. Oh, the sun is rising. Brilliant. When those lights shut off, you know it's technically daytime. I will land on your house. Unlike Stella, I have never once crashed the Starflight. I've landed exactly where I need to. And it's not because I've never needed to land the Starflight, because I've teleported down every time. That's not, that's inconsequential. So, you managed to get Annabella's necklace back off of Nicklace, right? I got a Nicklace. Nicklace? Is that, it's Nicholas's Nicklace. Necklace? Nicholas's necklace. There's a pun in there somewhere. But yes, I got a necklace. I don't know if it's the one that you bought her, or if it's the one he bought her, or if it's the one she bought herself secretly and just was somewhat altered. You two are meant for each other. Nice one. Yep, this is it. This is Annabella's necklace. Look at how he's damaged it. I'll have to lock it up somewhere safe so this can never happen again. I owe you for this. I wish I could see the look on his face when he realizes it's gone. A promise is a promise, though, so this is yours. A seat of agility. Well, not Nicholas's Nicklace has been transgressed with startling finesse, considering, well, again, I don't know. It doesn't help that both of these quests are repeatable. If you do Woody Nicket's version of the quest over and over and over again, you don't get strength wings. Wings? Unlike Red Bull, it won't give you wings. It'll give you an agility ring. But yeah, it is repeatable. So you could technically do this ad nauseum for as many agility and strength rings as you wanted, but I don't know why you would want to. You could just steal them from other enemies for a significantly less taxing price instead of going to the four corners of the world to fight Abyss Divers. So there's that. You could technically do it if you wanted to, but that's gonna conclude this episode. This side quest heavy episode was done, but the next episode will also contain more side quests. Shock of all shocks. Next episode, we're gonna have all of the things to make the Sainted Soma. I'll have the things to make the Celestial Skynes for that girl in the cave. and then we have a bunch more quests to do, and then we'll also be able to do the Gratite quest as well. So we are on our way to brilliance. I'm just gonna wait around until those feathers respawn. Or maybe I'll find some weakened beacons, but that's neither here nor there. That's it for this episode, whether you watched it for 30 seconds or the entire thing. Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX. I'll see all of you, lovely people, in the next one. Later.